Hey, how's it going? I want to make a quick video today about this Rogue combo rack. I've had it about 5 days now. I got it last Thursday. Today is a Tuesday. Squatted with it twice now, benched with it every day so far, so I've used it enough to kind of pick up on a couple things, and I wanted to share with you. First thing we'll look at is this safety over here. So the safety arms, they bolt in to the rack, and then they have these pop pins, so you can easily adjust, and it's spring loaded, just pops right back in. They're also covered in UHM plastic, and they'll come up to the hooks. Everything over the lips, the rollers, it's all covered in UHM plastic, so there's no metal to metal contact. Your bar's not going to get damaged, the knurling's not going to wear down. Also, talk about the overall width of it. As you can see, I have a Rogue Ohio power bar in here, so it's a powerlifting bar, and it's pretty narrow. I personally have to squat with one of the uprights leaned in, so it's not a huge deal, but if I have them both up, I have to really be conscious of not taking any side to side motion. Next, we'll talk about these lever arms. They're a little bit longer than your typical lever arms, so you kind of have to like lift it up and out, and they're a little bit beefy. They got some weight to them. You can easily move serious weight with the extra length, but they're a little bit longer than necessary. Also, we'll look at these pins. So these are the pins that came with my rack, and you can see it doesn't even come out on this other side. It's a little bit short. So that was a little bit of a concern of mine, although I got an email from Rogue yesterday before even saying anything to him, saying that the first batch of the combo racks got shipped out with pins that aren't to spec. So they're shipping some, they're already in the mail, on their way to me now. So that'll be fixed. That's not really an issue. I don't think it really would have been an issue because I'm not that strong, but if you were, that might be an issue. Another thing here is these knobs. There's knobs at the bottom of this upright, the side, the bottom, and the in and out adjustment as well. They're all rubber coated, so they're pretty easy to grip and adjust. But if you tighten everything down, if you're not going to be adjusting height up and down, you can tighten these down, and they snug up the uprights, so they're really solid on this rack. It's 500 pounds, so if you take a look at the base plate, it's part of the Monster series from Rogue. So it's got the typical heavy duty frame with the huge 1-inch hardware. So it's a really solid base. We'll also look at this bench. The bench is a competition fat pad, so it's just like your normal fat pad if you've used one before, except it's 12.5 inches compared to like 14 or 14.5 for the full size one. So 12.5 is the largest in competition spec allowed by like IPF, USAPL, other federations. That's as wide as the bench can be legally. So that's really nice, gives a little bit extra support. It's really grippy, makes it really easy to set up for your bench press. Also, these spotter decks, they're really big, really wide. They're what you would see on the west side bench from Rogue. So they're really beefy, make it easy to get in place and give a good lift off. Does make it a little heavy, and this bench together assembled is pretty heavy. It's doable to move in and out by yourself, but it's a little bit of a pain. With 2 people, it's manageable. Still, obviously, could be easier compared to like an ER rack or an Alico rack, which are, I think, almost half the weight of this combo rack. But overall, it's a great rack. I'd recommend it. The price has gone up a little bit since I bought it, but it's still competitive with the other racks on the market, and Rogue customer service and everything is great, so you're not going to run into problems, I don't expect, and I feel like they're going to take care of you. It's going to be a good time. So if you have any other questions or anything I didn't cover and you were curious about, just let me know. You can reach me on Instagram or leave a comment below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.